Welcome back to White Album 2. We are playing through the closing chapter. So, a lot of stuff happened. Right now, Takeya and Io are getting drunk in our apartment, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun to play through.
はい、どうぞ。
せんべいじゃなくていいか。
はい。
Thank you.
They're so quiet and cute. Did they run out of things to say, or are they all just really wasted?
なあ。ん？
どうしたの、春樹？
そろそろ日付が変わるぞ。
もう変わってるな。3分経った。
あ、テレビつけていい？確か衛星で NBA のゲームが。
確か駅で電車の終電が。
大丈夫。雑魚寝で。
He is decided. They'll just sleep here.
その代わりエアコンだけは強くしといて。ついでに加湿器があると最高。
そうじゃないかとは思ってたけど、お前ら帰らないつもりかよ。
いいじゃんか。こんなに気を使わずに酔える飲みなんか、ここしばらく全然なかったんだぞ。
That's cute.
そりゃあ、お前が虎視眈々としすぎてるからで。
普通に飲んで騒ぐだけなら気を使う必要なんかないんだけどね。
そんなの俺狙いの子たちに失礼じゃん。ほんとお前ら何も分かってないんだから。
Oh, Takeya, get yourself together, man.
わかりたくもないわ。
2 a.m. Wow. Or 2 p.m.? Did they sleep till 2 p.m.?
ほら、毛布。せめてこれ羽織ってろ。
だらしない。
One down.
イオはまだ平気か？ベッド使っていいんだぞ。
いいよ。彼女でもない女の匂いつけてんなって。
How thoughtful.
別にそんなこと気にしないけどな。
It already did last week.
まだ飲むか？作るけど。
いい。ちょっと休む。
そうか。
Between the three of us, our alcohol tolerance hasn't changed at all since the day we met. But if that one more extra person were here, that would change instantly. Ever since the date changed, the atmosphere had started getting heavy, and it's become even heavier than before now that one person is out. Both me and Io are just forcing our heavy eyelids open and continuously drinking while staring at the ceiling or the wall. Why? Just go to bed. Truth be told, neither of us are satisfied with this silence. I'm waiting for Io to speak first. Io is waiting for me to speak first. I'm sure that's what's going on.
あのさ、
そうか。
まだ何も言ってないんだけど。
あ、悪い。
I probably got too excited due to the "it's here" feeling. I'm a bit ashamed of that.
実はさ、私たち昨日はせつなの家に行ってきたんだ。
そうか。
That's right. This is the right way to go.
あそこは親がいるから11時頃にはちゃんと帰ったけどな。
元気にしてたか？
Even though I saw her a few days ago. Setsuna's expression, voice, and all things she said were still carved into my mind. Even so, I still wondered about how Setsuna was doing yesterday. I really do care about her after all.
最初に顔見た時にはさ、今の春樹よりずっと落ち込んでた。
じゃあ、お前たちが帰る頃には？
今の春樹より少し落ち込んでたかな。
そうか。
時怒ってくれないんだ。叱っても説教もしてくれないんだ。昔みたいにしてくれないんだ。
Oh. How many times have events like this repeated as a result of the misunderstandings and faith we have for each other, always ending in Setsuna's tears that pierce through my heart? But to me, this pain is nothing more but an after effect of the disaster.
春樹さ、あんたって結構強いんだね。
By listening to the words alone, one might think it's a positive statement. But unfortunately, when it comes out of her mouth, it doesn't feel that way at all.
せつなはさ、また自分のせいだって。
Oh.
そっか。
Because she accepted an invitation and went to a party and broke her curfew without contacting anyone.
なんでもかんでも自分のせい。3日前も、1年前も、3年前だって。
Even when the three of us couldn't stay together, and when the three of us first came together.
だから、慰めても責めても落ち込むんだ。難儀な女になっちゃったな。
But Setsuna only thinks like that because of my mistake.
でもさ、お前も難儀だよ、春樹。
そうかな。
他のことならいくらでも平気で人を非難するくせに、ことこの件に関してだけは絶対に刹那の非を認めようとしないじゃないか。
This debate is similar to the whole which came first, the chicken or the egg deal. So we've already come to a conclusion a long time ago.
俺はいつも公正なだけだ。俺が悪いのは自明の理なんだから。
まあ、実際お前が悪いんだけどな。
And as for the debate about whose sin is greater, Setsuna won't touch that topic because the answer is too obvious.
ありがとうな、イオ。
かばってないぞ。
俺のところ来てくれて。いや、それよりも、刹那のとこ行ってくれて。
うん。
I've had enough of blessings. This is the 4th group already. During the past few days, so many people checked up on me, I can't afford to stay depressed any longer. There are people who would encourage me, comfort me, tease me, and criticize me.
なあ、イオ。これからも、刹那のことよろしく頼むな。
But as for Setsuna, she only has Io and Takeya by her side. That's why she must be more depressed than me. Others always see her as pretty and popular, but right now, Setsuna seems to reject having any relationship with other people even more than I do. It's just that she's better at hiding it than I am. That's why people other than the three of us can't notice it.
今は任せとけ。その代わり、早く引き取れよ。私たちはあくまでも代理なんだからな。
お前らも相当におせっかいだな。俺のこと全然言えないな。
春樹が自分で呼び寄せたんだ。自分の同類を。
いいよ。
Two down. It's 3 a.m., Wednesday. For a few days, it was special to us, and a few days ago, it was all ruined. Our own special time just for the two of us. Even so, I have to start here. If I don't use this as a starting point, I won't be able to muster any courage at all. Even if I must rely on the power of alcohol, I have to talk to Setsuna once more. Oh my goodness! Takeya and Io are at my place right now. I returned 3 years ago. That's what I thought about. An escape from reality. That's what I wished for. but I have to live in the present 3 years after that happened. I must live in the present world where Setsuna is. They just came over uninvited, had dinner, and caused a ruckus, then fell asleep on their own. Mari-san, Sugiura, and Izumi aside, I'm also connected to Io, Takeya, and the rest of the world. There are so many people who love butting in, just like 3 years ago. It's been so long since we drank so much, I wonder if we'll even be able to get up in the morning. Hey, Setsuna, are there a lot of people by your side now? Do you have people you can call true friends? Can I become a person like that too? Do I even have the right to? I've betrayed you once before. That's all for today. I'm going to sleep. I'll text you again tomorrow. Wow, that was really open, Haruki. That was really honest and thoughtful. Wow. At the very end, I typed in the message I wanted to send and sent it as if nothing had happened. Right after I pressed the send button, I felt very sleepy all of a sudden. No, I was probably very sleepy in the first place, but I was just thinking about other stuff and didn't realize it. I'm proud of him. Things like, this is completely irrelevant, or there are more important things to send, or are you a middle schooler or something? If the two in front of me saw my message, they'd probably say something like that. But it's fine for today. I'm too tired right now. If there's anything else I want to say, I can just send another text tomorrow. Since my dad was home, we didn't get to drink any alcohol, but we got to talk about so many things. I had a lot of fun. I hope you'll be able to get up tomorrow morning. Make sure you don't catch a cold. Good night. Let's talk again tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow. That's cute.
だから見てた人がいるの。北条大の正門で小春ちゃんが大学生の男の人と二人きりで。
Oh, are you serious? Especially her. She's the worst person to have caught wind of this rumor.
大学の正門って時点で二人きりって考えてほしくなかったんだけどな。相手の背格好や特徴聞いてみて間違いないって思った。いや、だからね、何か誤解があるんじゃないかな。誤解って何？先生と小春ちゃんが私に黙って会ってること、どんな風に誤解してるっていうの？
Oh, high school drama. I don't miss it. I do not miss it for a single second.
私が先生に告白したって知っててそういうことしてるの。おかしくない理由があるとでも言うの？何か言ってよ。黙ってたらわからない。じゃあ美穂子、この際だからはっきり言うね。北原先輩は諦めた方がいいと思う。小春ちゃん、そんな。ほら、やっぱり誤解してる。いい？今の意見に私の都合は一切関係してないからね。意味わからない。だったらどうしてそんなこと。北原先輩、彼女いるんだよ。ただいろいろあって今は距離を置いてるだけなの。何それ。言った通り、別に美穂子が嫌いだから断ったわけじゃないって。相手が誰でも今はそういうこと考えられないって。先生、そんなこと言わなかった。付き合ってる人なんかいないって。
Yeah, I think you should explain that a little bit better.
それは言いたくなかったんだよ。 話したくない事情があったんだよ。分かってあげようよ。
言いたくなかったのに、どうして小春ちゃんには話したの？
ほら、私がしつこく聞いたから仕方なく。
どうしてそんなにしつこく聞いたの？先生に付きまとったりしたの？
それは、だって美穂子が。
先生のこと興味あったんだ。だからそんな風に私にまで嘘。
Mihoko needs to chill out. Like, come on.
違うってば、美穂子に黙ってたのは、
いい加減にしときなよ、やだ。それって逆恨みだよ。
小春があなたを裏切るわけないじゃない。友達のくせにそんなこともわからないかな。
あんたたち。
どうせやだのことなんとかしてあげようって頼まれてもいないのに、一人で大学まで乗り込んでいったんでしょ、この子は。
小春の度を越したおせっかい、あなたもよくわかってるでしょ。
Good. I'm
も
glad
う
the
ちょっ
friends
と
are.
落ち着いて考えようよ。
I'm glad they're sticking up for her.
友達のくせに言い過ぎなんじゃないの？
小春もいつまでくだらないフォローしてんのよ。もう意味ないからやめときなよ。
くだらないってそんな。だってね、男の人に振られたくらいでこの世の終わりみたいな顔しちゃってさ。正直ちょっと引くよ。
Ooh, the harsh truth. It is true though. Like I was saying, you know, a while back, it's not like they were dating and then broke up, you know, it wasn't this big thing. She just kind of she had a crush on her teacher, which is, you know, usually pretty taboo. And then he said no, that's all that happened. And then she's like, I can't go to school. Overdramatic. Very overdramatic.
ちょっとやめなよ、二人とも。
本当は小春が言ってやるべきなのよ。ぐだぐだ言って周りまで暗くするのやめなって。
傷ついてるのは美穂子なんだよ。私たちが大したことないなんて勝手に決めつけられるわけないでしょ。あ、美穂子、ちょっと待って。
もうほっとこうよ。どうせ振られた事実は変わらないんだから。
結局立ち直るのって時間しかないよね。これ以上小春が頑張る必要なんてさ。
私のことかばってくれてありがとう。でもやっぱり今は私のことよりも美穂子を気遣ってほしいんだ。
小春、
またみんなで仲良くできるようにするから、もう少しあの子に優しくしてあげてね。それじゃ。
もう気使いすぎなんだから、あいつは。
将来ハゲるよね。
That's such a funny expression. About time I sent you a text, I think. I guess, yeah. There's no rule saying we can only text each other at 3 a.m. in the first place. I'm sorry. I even set my alarm to 2:50 a.m. in advance like you told me to, Haruki-kun. Because I didn't want to reply late, I wanted to be able to read your text the moment you sent it. But then I ended up staying awake the entire night. The alarm was completely meaningless. Ahaha, that's so silly of me. Reminds me of the time when I got my cell phone. I first got my cell phone. It was around the second year of middle school, I think. Anyway, I waited for a friend of mine to text me and ended up staying awake for the whole night, and nothing. The next day, when I asked her about it, she told me she completely forgot because she spent the entire night talking to her boyfriend. We had a big fight about it too. How long is this text message? But we made up fairly soon. Until we switched to different classes, we texted each other almost every day. Oh, but we didn't text each other during class, okay? If I don't say that clearly, I feel like you'll give me another lecture, Haruki-kun. As for now, I'm sorry. I check my phone even during lectures. I've grown into a terrible adult. Anyway, that's all. I hope it's not too long. Even though it's so long, there wasn't actually anything important, huh? Good night. See you tomorrow. P.S. I'd like to ask you a question. Is there a rule about only sending one text per day? Can't I send 2 or more per day?
2通とか送ったらダメなのかな？
Heh.
何この初々しいメール。ハルキ、もしかしてあんたの彼女って中学生？
Jeez,
見るな。人のメールを覗くなんてプライバシーの侵害だぞ。
その反応も中学生だよ。
As usual, this person has no qualms about being mischievous to others. No matter what happened to this world, even if it stopped moving, she'd be able to keep on living carefree.
で、何の用だ？お前この講義なんか一度も出たことなかったろ。
I asked her the same question before, and she gave me some weird answer like, because it's afternoon during the weekend.
これ終わったら、ハルキも今日は上がりだよね。買い物一緒に行こうと思って。
買い物？
クリスマスプレゼント選び手伝ってあげる。私と中学生の彼女とで2人分。
最低でも2箇所は突っ込ませてほしいんだが。
冗談だよ。晩ご飯の材料。
なんでお前が俺の晩飯の心配を。
また今週のどっかで来るわ。来週から冬休み入っちゃうから、その前ね。やっと思い出したみたいだね。そろそろ今週終わっちゃうよ。
そっか。
Her study session was ruined on Wednesday. Originally, we were going to do the final check on that day. Then yesterday, we would have turned in the essay and would have been free from the torment. But since we got delayed due to my personal reasons, I don't really have the right to reject Izumi's request. Although the fact that we need these study sessions is unreasonable in the first place, but let's just forget about that.
何その考え込むような仕草。いつもの口では嫌だと言いつつ表情はゆるゆるなハルキはどうしちゃったのよ。
そうやって日常会話レベルで捏造を繰り返すな。
頭出し引っかかったね。ハルキのことやっぱ好きだなって。
Oh man, that was so sweet. And whose fault do you think that is?
今日いいでしょ。できれば週末にまたこっち出てきたくないんだよね。うちここまで電車で1時間以上かかるから。
Izumi has already confirmed that I won't reject her as if it were a matter of fact. Knowing her personality, when she said, "I'm just joking," could just as well mean that she's not joking at all. Ah, this is so frustrating.
でも今日は
Friday.
何か用事ある？どうしてもってんなら明日でもいいけど。残念だけど仕方なく涙を飲んで超嫌々ながら。
てめえ。
I ignore Izumi's taunt and recall my schedule for the week. I have part-time work at Kaio Graph tonight, and on Saturday and Sunday, I have the morning shift at Goodies with Sugiura. And next Monday is the final seminar before winter break, and that's also when the report is due. How exactly am I supposed to fit her in now?
ちょっとハルキ、あんたまさか今になって私捨てるとか。
少し待ってろって今考え中。あとそこは捨てるじゃなくて見捨てる。
相変わらず細かっ。
Io Graph. Since I just handed a draft in recently, I can probably get a day off, I think. And as for Goodies, since Sugiura is working on both Saturday and Sunday, I just have to show up at least once as promised. But why do I have to keep my promise with that girl? Just like with Izumi. It feels weird how I feel this obligation. That's not good English. When I think about it, can I make it somehow? Oh, I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice to do it tomorrow. I guess we're doing it today.
じゃあこれ終わったら一緒に帰るか。
そうこなくちゃ。さあ帰ろう帰ろう。私たちの城へ。
ちゃんと講義は最後まで受けてけ。あと誰たちの城だって？
I'll contact Mari-san in a bit. Since I finished our report last time, there shouldn't be much work today. I think a text should be enough.
帰り買い物してこうね。明日は休みだし、晩ご飯もパーッと豪華に。
Alright, before we get into our fun homework party, I think now is a good time to stop. So, thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more next time. So I'll see you then. Until then, take care.